Hey!
Hello!
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in on Tuesday's Curiosity Chill. What's going on, everybody? And look at all this love starting off the stream. I see some people who are hyped for learning about volcanoes.
Yes, Daisy P writes, thank you so much for those 25 gift subgroup hugs.
In space! Thank you, friends, for being here. I appreciate you. Pieces of Eden also starting us off strong with 10 gift subs. Thank you, guys. And if you got one of those gift subs, be sure to check out the starter kit. That's going to show you around the channel. It's going to show you how to get to our subscriber chats on Discord. And moreover, Amelia is going to tell you what is Curiosity Chill.
Well, Curiosity Chill is where we pull a subject to study together, and then the following week, we study it. So today's subject is volcanoes.
And we found this website that was made probably in 1993. And we wanted you guys all to experience how we learned about volcanoes. Back when I was a kid, the internet looked like this. There was nothing else. There was only text and a couple of images slapped in there.
We got some great articles here for you today.
And Kefka, what's going on?
Kefka, thank you so much.
Appreciate you being here. Thank you for the 5 gift subgroup hug.
So I'm curious. I know we have a lot of volcano lovers, but who loves volcanoes here? Who is like, yes!
Yeah, if you are freaking out for volcanoes, okay, if the hype is about to blow, let me know.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I've been pretty much rooting for volcanoes for basically months at this point. It's always been like second, and now here's today. Pieces of Eden, thank you again.
Oh, Pieces, thank you.
It was very generous, welcoming aboard a bunch of new folks. Yes. And to all 10 of you that just got gift subs from Pieces of Eden or from Kefka, appreciate you guys being here. Check out the starter kit, all right? It's going to show you around the channel. Daisy P. Wright's hooking it up. You guys, this is great. Okay, a lot of hype on the hype train for volcanoes. Let's get right to it.
For this Comic Sans font right here.
Yeah, ooh, look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
It's almost like it's written by hand in a marker. So we've got a bunch of different articles. The mods are going to share the links with you in the chat. This one is from weatherwizkids.com.
Oh, and yeah, it is.
It is like a real overview. Then we're going to move through to how do volcanoes erupt, which is an entirely other subject. May I make this larger? Yep. We also have a National Geographic page, which is going to be zoomed in. Ooh, extra nice. There we go. And 16 explosive facts about volcanoes. That's our plan for today's class. And there will be a quiz. Just get ready.
Yeah, so make sure you're paying attention.
Pretty much all you have to do is learn one thing. I require no more and no less of you. This is weatherwizkids.com. Thanks again to our moderators and lieutenants for helping us out.
What is a volcano? A volcano is a mountain that opens downward into a pool of molten rock below the surface of the earth.
So chill.
When pressure builds up, eruptions occur. Gases and rock shoot up through the opening and spill over or fill the air with lava fragments. Eruptions can cause lateral blasts, lava flows, hot ash flows, mudslides, avalanches, falling ash, and floods. Volcano eruptions have been known to knock down entire forests. An erupting volcano can trigger tsunamis, flash floods, earthquakes, mud flows, and rock falls.
Yo, and this is a real volcano. Right here, that GIF is real.
Oh, yeah.
Click here to learn more about volcanoes. Let's go down. How are volcanoes formed? Well, you gotta know. Kimmy Hazard is back for 37 months, and 37 months ago, the fire deep in the core of the earth did erupt, and Kimmy Hazard rained down. I don't know. Thank you, Kimmy. Hello. Appreciate you all being here. Volcanoes are formed when magma from within the Earth's upper mantle works its way to the surface. At the surface, it erupts to form lava flows and ash deposits. Over time, as the volcanoes continue to erupt, it will get bigger and bigger.
Ooh. What is the different stages of volcanoes? Scientists have categorized volcanoes into 3 main categories: active, dormant, and extinct. An active volcano is one which has recently erupted, and there is a possibility that it may erupt again soon. A dormant volcano is one which has not erupted in a long time, but there is a possibility that it can erupt in the future. An extinct volcano is one which has erupted thousands of years ago, and there's no possibility of eruption.
Let's do a poll. I am a ... Are you an active volcano?
Okay.
Are you a dormant
Mant.
volcano? Or are you an extinct volcano?
Okay.
All right, let us know in the chat. 1, 2, or 3. Number 1 in the chat if you are an active volcano currently erupting. Number 2, if you're a dormant volcano. I feel like a dormant volcano.
Yeah, I think I'm dormant.
I do feel like there is volcano within me, but it has not volcanoed. And extinct volcano if you're all out of volcanoes for today.
Yeah.
And Asir Frey, thank you for the gift sub. Appreciate you very much. Yo, good to see you. And thank you for the cheers, friend. I see Nikiro's back for 6 months and Cobwebs and Flies with a double gift sub. Thank you for your generosity. Welcome, Kit Kai and Percy. And Jack Suppliers back for 37 months as well. Whoa. Okay, looks like a lot of dormant volcanoes here today.
But we do have 17.3 active volcanoes. So,
Yeah,
17.1.
And
16.
And those of you who are extinct volcanoes are keeping it real chill. We appreciate that lack of eruptions. Thank you. Dormant
Yes.
volcanoes for the win.
Okay, tell me about why.
Why? Why, though? Why do volcanoes erupt?
I have to say
I'll do
also,
you one better. Why is Gamora?
This image right here is why I chose to share this.
This page?
Yeah,
this here?
they're right there. This reminded me of school.
All right. Yeah. The Earth's crust is made up of huge slabs called plates, which fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. These plates sometimes move. The friction causes earthquakes and volcanic eruptions near the edges of the plate. This theory explains the process called plate tectonics. So plate tectonics, everybody right now look down. What you see beneath you, Earth's crust or something stacked up on the Earth's crust, and that Earth's crust is moving in plates floating over the rock layers of magma and the Earth's crust. Oh!
Yeah, so we got the magma chamber down beneath the rock layers of Earth's crust.
I see some Earth's crust here.
And then you see this mountain. There is a conduit. The conduit. Tell me about the conduit.
Tell me about the conduit.
It's a pipe, and then it has little branches, and then sometimes its branches lead into a sill, which is just some extra.
It's a little bonus.
Little bonus on the
magma
side.
on the branch pipe.
But then the conduit pipe leads you to the throat, and then the summit and the vent, where there is the crater and an ash cloud, and then the lava flowing down.
The lava go down. And it is built up and up and up by more and more layers of this lava flow. Cooling layers of lava and ash are emitted by the volcano during the eruption. But let's learn a little more about plate tectonics, shall we?
The theory of plate tectonics is an interesting story of continents drifting from place to place, breaking apart, colliding, and grinding against each other. The plate tectonic theory is supported by a wide range of evidence that considers the Earth's crust and upper mantle to be composed of several large, thin, relatively rigid plates that move relative to one another. The plates are all moving in different directions and at different speeds.
Oh gosh, that's chaotic.
Sometimes the plates crash together, pull apart, or sideswipe each other. When this happens, it commonly results in earthquakes.
Whoa. Did you guys feel that? We've actually experienced quite a number of earthquakes. I've lived in California for about 10 years and maybe felt 3 or 4 earthquakes.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Continental drift. To see the animation again, just refresh the page. Oh, how easy. Here, guys, we're going to refresh the page.
Show us the drill.
Hey.
Interesting.
Okay.
Cool.
That animation shows you what our planet looked like millions of years ago and what it looks like now. I'm going to run that again. The Geology Department at the University of California, Berkeley. Thank you for making that. Refresh, Ernie.
Maybe I have to do
Nope,
that
it can only be done once.
Okay. All right.
Moving on. How many volcanoes are there?
There are more than 1,500 active volcanoes on the Earth.
1,500.
No, add another zero to that. Okay, there are more than
There's no way there could be that much.
1,500 active volcanoes on the Earth. We currently know of 80 or more which are under the oceans.
Ooh.
Active volcanoes in the U.S. are mainly found in Hawaii, Alaska, California, Oregon, and Washington.
Whoa, and we should shout out to Wyoming with more volcanic activity than anywhere in the world.
Yep.
Does anybody have a volcano nearby? Does anybody live at the foothills of a beautiful active volcano?
Or a dormant one.
Or an extinct one.
Yeah.
Any volcano will do. Encrypted, thanks for using your Prime. Appreciate you being here. And Cumber Oil, welcome back for 38 months, my friend, Lieutenant. And Bookworm Tales here for 36, 3 whole years.
Whoa.
We're grateful for you, Bookworm. Thanks for learning with us.
Neon Rain's hometown is above an ancient dead volcano.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
Whoa. Okay, no, Weasel's got no volcanoes near them. That's safe. You have an extinct volcano near Sierra Frey. You lived near a dormant volcano as a child?
Oh, you live by Mount St. Helens. That's
Yeah, that's a real deal volcano.
Yeah.
You live near Yellowstone Park that has a volcano. Yellowstone is beautiful.
Yes.
Very cool, very cool. Are there volcanoes in France? I don't know. Let's find out. What are the different types of volcanoes? So if you have a volcano near you, maybe you can determine which variety. There are cinder cones. Cinder cones are circular or oval cones made up of small fragments of lava from a single vent that have been blown into the air, cooled, and fallen around the vent.
There are composite volcanoes, which are steep-sided volcanoes composed of many layers of volcanic rocks, usually made from high-viscosity lava, ash, and rock debris. Mount Rainier and Mount St. Helens are example of these two type of volcano.
All right. Everybody near Mount St. Helens, write that down. You got a composite volcano in your town. Let me tell you about this. Shield volcanoes are volcanoes shaped like a bowl or a shield in the middle with a long, gentle slope made by basaltic lava flows. Basalt lava flows form these volcanoes are called flood basalts. The volcanoes that formed the basalt of Columbia Plateau were shield volcanoes. Is anybody tuning in from near the Columbia Plateau? And then everybody's favorites.
Lava volcanoes. Lava domes are formed when erupting lava is too thick to flow and makes a steep-sided mound as the lava piles up near the volcanic vent. The eruption of Mount St. Helens in 1980 was caused in part by a lava dome shifting to allow explosive gas and steam to escape from inside the mountain.
Whoa, I dig it. True hope, faith, shake, shalawala, true hope, faith. Back for 38 months. Thank you for indulging me. And I want to believe back for 36 months.
What?
Whoa, let's get some more love. Can we please fill the chats with that good mod love for these good mods? We appreciate you so much. Thank you for chilling with us. And not Bobby Fisher. Thank you for being here with your Prime. If you guys have Amazon Prime, you can link it to a free subscription on any Twitch channel you like.
So, what is the difference between lava and magma, Bri?
Magma.
Okay.
Magma is liquid rock inside a volcano? Lava is liquid rock, or magma, that flows out of the volcano. So pretty much we're just talking about fresh lava glowing red hot to white hot as it flows outside the volcano, but if it doesn't come up out yet, it's called magma.
Okay. Why does lava take a long time to cool down, Bryan?
Well, magma... No, wait. Lava takes a long time to cool down because it's insanely hot. Lava cools slowly because lava is a poor conductor of heat. Lava flows slowly down and thickens as it hardens. Amelia, what is the pyroclastic flow?
Ooh, well, the pyroclastic flow is a fluidized mixture of solid to semi-solid fragments and hot, expanding gases that flows down the side of a volcano. These awesome features are heavier than air emulsions that move much like a snow avalanche.
Whoa.
Except they are fiercely hot, contain toxic gases, and move at phenomenal hurricane force speeds. Whew. They are the most deadly of all volcanic phenomena.
Yo, I was just thinking like that could be like a high level like sorcerer or even a druid or some crazy shit going on in D&D. I want a pyroclastic flow. Hey, what is this though? What is Lahar?
A lahar is a type of mud flow or debris flow caused by let me start again. A lahar is a type of mud flow or debris flow composed of pyroclastic material, rocky debris, and water. The material flows down from a volcano, typically along a river valley. It is very dangerous because its consistency and the way it acts is very much like cement. It is liquid when moving, but when it stops, it solidifies. It can cause just as much devastation as lava itself.
Oh my gosh, yikes.
Pieces of Eden, thank you so much.
Pieces of Eden, thank you for this gift sub group hug love.
Yes, thank you, friend.
Yo, and I see Ronef here. What's going on? I love these streams. Oh man, we could do one about bonsais. These are great. We'll do a poll at the end of the stream to get all the topics for next Tuesday or the following Tuesday when we stream. Pripa. What is pumice? I know what pumice is.
Yeah, I got a pumice stone.
Does anyone have a pumice stone? Pumice is a light, porous volcanic rock that forms during explosive eruptions. It resembles a sponge because it consists of a network of gas bubbles frozen amidst fragile volcanic glass and minerals. All types of magma, basalt, andesite, dacite, and rhyolite will form pumice.
Whoa. Okay,
Amelia, what's the largest active volcano, please?
The world's largest active volcano is Mauna Loa in Hawaii, where famous coffee is grown in the rich volcanic soils. Mauna Loa is 13,677 feet above sea level. From its base below sea level to its summit, Mauna Loa is taller than Mount Everest.
Whoa. Also, Acadia 3 is a volcanologist.
What?
We have a volcanologist here. Everyone stop what you're doing.
Yay!
And type "Welcome volcanologist" into the chat. Welcome.
Welcome.
Corin Fox, thank you for being here for 9 months. Appreciate you. Ooh, pumice. Glad to have you here. And Fairy K, thank you for the gift sub to Lizzie. I see Jade with a pun. Did you know a man made a post about volcanic eruptions and the post got hundreds of likes? You could say that post blew up. Oh, Jade. Going so far out of your way for that pun. I like that roundabout pun. And Sarah Newt, thank you for the double gift subs as well. Welcome all volcanologists here. Oh, I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher,
and it burned,
burned, the ring of fire. The Ring of Fire. We can't quite go as low as Johnny Cash. Tell me about the Ring of Fire.
The Pacific Ring of Fire is an area of frequent earthquakes and volcanic eruptions encircling the basin of the Pacific Ocean. The Ring of Fire has 452 volcanoes and is home to over 50% of the world's active and dormant volcanoes.
Holy what?
90% of the world's earthquakes and 81% of the world's largest earthquakes occur along the Ring of Fire.
Team,
Okay, so
we are in the
let's-
Ring of Fire.
We are in
Look
the-
at us. Look at this. Okay,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
us. Here, we
are.
Amelia, yeah, can you see the mouse here? I don't know if it's going to let you see it on screen. We live somewhere right around here,
Yes.
which is in the Ring of Fire. Who else lives in the Ring of Fire? Shout yourself out. Do you live along, looks like we've got the western coast of South America near Peru and Chile.
Oh, and then there's Hawaii.
And
Looking so
Hawaii,
cute, little.
oh, floating in the middle. The Middle American Trench. If you live in Central America, you are definitely in the Ring of Fire. All the way up the Pacific Northwest, which has been so hot lately, they know they're in the Ring of Fire. Then this land connection here until looks like Japan. Pretty much all of Japan is in the Ring of Fire. A little tiny bit of eastern. Is it, what is it, Yucatan or something? I don't know. Who knows?
Whoa.
And then what do we got down here? Oh, it looks like New Guinea, right? Australia, you just barely stayed out of the Ring of Fire. Good work.
Yeah.
And a mid-aged elf, a middle-aged elf,
Or a mid-age.
a mid-aged elf, I greet you. And we've got Miss Fluffy Bunny. Thank you for the gift sub to Fresh Bread, kiddo. Okay, now we're going back to Mount St. Helens here, so shout out to my team. What happened in 1980, my dove?
On May 1980, May 18th to be specific, 1980, Mount St. Helens erupted. It's located in the southwestern Washington state in the Cascade Range. The blast was heard as far away as Montana, Idaho, Canada, and California. 57 people died, and the eruption caused $1.2 billion in damage. Whoa.
Billions of dollars of damage done with magma.
Also, Canada's a very large country, so I guess it's on the western side of Canada is what I would guess. 'Cause that's a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to see some historic footage of the Mount St. Helens eruption?
Yes.
All right, team. I got 53 seconds of. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Leo, don't stand so close to that volcano, Leo. Hack it out.
Whoa.
Oh no.
That's a lot of ash.
Oh no. Look at this. Going right up. Oh. This is from an airplane.
Yeah.
And looking down. Wow, that's a lot of ash. This is a video courtesy of the U.S. Geological Survey. Stephen M. Wessels photographing. Wow. Look at that.
Whoa.
Look at that horse. Wow. I'm glad I didn't live anywhere near that. Actually, I wasn't even alive at the time.
Yeah.
Wow. I really prefer if volcanoes are more dormant and extinct, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is. I saw somebody type that it's scary and beautiful. Totally. All right. Well, do you want to tell us about a couple of other noble eruptions, or do we want to jump to the next article? You're the pro.
Up to you. What do you all think? Do you want to learn about how volcanoes erupt? We could see some overhead pictures of volcanoes, or we can learn about 16 explosive facts, or we can continue to learn about this.
The lingo?
Or we can learn about these specific ones.
Oh, these are other eruptions.
Yeah.
Oh, let's read. Let's speed read these.
Okay,
Ready,
okay.
babe? Krakatoa was a dormant volcano in Indonesia, which awakened and produced one of the biggest volcanic eruptions in 1883. So massive was the eruption that the sound of it was heard as far away as Australia, a land so far away it would blow your mind. It's widely reported as the loudest sound heard in recorded history.
Whoa.
The Krakatoa eruption created a huge amount of ash cloud which covered the earth and reduced global temperatures for 5 years. A total of 40,000 people died in that explosion, and an entire chain of the volcanic islands was destroyed.
Mount Pelée was a dormant volcano situated in the Caribbean island of Martinique. In 1902, it erupted in a massive horizontal explosion, sending huge clouds of ash released towards the nearby town of Saint-Pierre. The side of the volcano exploded and lava flowed straight into the town, killing 30,000 people in a matter of minutes. It is regarded as one of the biggest and most devastating volcanic eruptions in the 20th century, a benchmark for future eruptions.
Oh, but let me tell you about Mount Fujiyama. Popularly known as Mount Fuji, it is an active volcano which last erupted in 1708. It is incidentally the tallest mountain in Japan. If you are visiting Tokyo, the capital of Japan, look to the west on a clear day and you'll be able to see Mount Fuji. It is an iconic volcano. Mount Fuji is 3,776 meters high, and it is snow-clad throughout the year, with 5 lakes surrounding it. Currently in a state of dormancy, there has not been any eruption reported for more than 300 years. The last known eruption lasted for about 3 weeks, during which it covered the surrounding villages with ash and cinders. Mount Fuji is now a popular tourist location with a large number of climbers scaling to the mountain top.
What?
Anybody been to the top of Mount Fuji? Just you want to casually drop that in the chat?
Oh my gosh.
Where's our volcanologist at? And Leslie Red Rody, thank you for the gift sub to Cassandra. And Asir Frey, I appreciate the gift sub to Rainbows. And we've got Krea's Art is back for 22 months. We appreciate you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're glad you can join. So do you want to jump on to how do volcanoes erupt, the National Geographic bit, or 16 explosive facts?
Should we do a poll?
Sure, let's poll it.
All right, what do you want?
How do they erupt?
How do they erupt? Pictures from above.
Okay.
National Geographic.
Photos. Or 16 facts.
16 facts. 16. Yes, there you go. I'm seeing a lot of love for the 16 explosive facts.
Yeah, let me know. Number 1 in the chat for how do they erupt. Number 2 in the chat for National Geographic photos from above. And number 3 for 16 explosive facts about volcanoes. Can you guys tell I'm hyped about this volcanoes thing?
Yeah.
I love that you guys are here and digging it.
I know.
Sherilyn Dre, thank you for being here for 2 months. Hey, y'all. And Sarah Newt, welcome back for 3 months. Cyber Modus, welcome back for 8 months. Asay is back for 11. Forever a dormant volcano. And Bad Hag, love your name. Thanks for the sub and welcome to the channel. All right, looks like it's going to be 16 facts, and then we'll end the stream with some National Geographic photos.
Great idea.
Love it.
I like the way you think, friends.
Yeah, we're about it. All right, Amelia, hit me with some facts.
16 explosive facts. What is that?
That's an ad.
That's an ad. Close that ad.
Close that ad, Jake. Close.
Volcanoes are an amazing portal to the hot, living interior of the Earth, but they're also dangerous. Even smallish ones can have a global impact. Here are some explosive facts about volcanoes.
This is from Mental Floss's...
Can we just pause that? It's really distracting.
I'm just scrolling down, babe.
There you go.
We are on mentalfloss.com, and the moderators will share the link with you in the chat if you want to read ahead or along with us. Number 1, the Volcanic Explosivity Index measures the strength and size of eruptions. Created in 1819, numbers are minor. Back to 1. Created in 1982. by Chris Newhall of the United States Geological Survey and Stephen Self of the University of Hawaii, the VEI quantifies the strength of volcanic eruptions by measuring the volume of pyroclastic material spewed by the volcano, including volcanic ash, tephra, fragments of volcanic rock and lava, pyroclastic flows, which are fast-moving currents of gas and tephra, and other debris. The height and duration of the eruption are also factored in. The scale ranges from 1 to 8, and each step indicates a 10-fold increase of ejecta. Fortunately, there hasn't been a VEI 8 eruption in the past 10,000 years.
Oh, phew.
But one is due any minute now. No, I don't know about that. I'm not a volcanologist.
Wawa Springs sounds cute. It does. But it was actually a prehistoric supervolcano. One of the biggest eruptions ever occurred about 30 million years ago in what is today eastern Nevada and western Utah, when a supervolcano threw 3,500 cubic kilometers of magma over an area of about 12,000 square miles. The eruption left behind deposits of debris 13,000 feet deep.
What?
Consider that the 1,883 eruption of Krakatoa in Indonesia was heard thousands of miles away, and yet it was just a minor burp compared to the Wawa Springs, a VEI-8 eruption.
13,000 feet deep.
That's insane. Wow. The Wawa Springs.
You guys, that's 2.5 miles.
Deep.
2.5 miles deep of volcanic debris. That's incredible. Whee. Well, when it comes to lava, I swear I'm awake. When it comes to volcanoes, lava is the worst. No, it's the least of your worries. Look at this.
Oh, horrible.
That's that Pompeii, I can tell. Yup. Lava generally moves too slowly to be the biggest threat from an eruption, but that's not the case with pyroclastic flows. These super hot, fast-moving currents of gas and tephra did in history's most famous volcano victims, the residents of Herculaneum and Pompeii. In 79 CE, the flow from Mount Vesuvius that hit Herculaneum was as hot as 500 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to boil brains and vaporize flesh.
Holy.
While the later, cooler wave that hit Pompeii roasted people's flesh but left their bodies intact, they were preserved by falling volcanic ash.
Holy. Oh my God. Oh
Horrible.
My God, yes.
There are several ways a volcanic eruption can kill you. Everybody ready for this? As IO9 recounts flying shrapnel, scalding hot seawater, falling into a lava tube, poisonous gases, and volcanic smog, or VOG, can do you in.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
pick your poison.
Okay, well, there are 3 types of volcanic eruptions. Magmic eruptions involve the decompression of gas within magma that propels it forward. Oh, how do you pronounce that word? Phreatic?
Phreatic.
Phreatic eruptions are driven by the heat from magma, creating superheated steam.
Phreatomagmatic.
Thank you. Phreatomagmatic eruptions are caused by the interaction of water and magma.
Ooh, some big words here about to blow our minds.
Yeah.
And Queenie906, welcome back for 19 months, my friend. And I see the monarch Civitar is cheering with volcanic puns. Not sure of the magnitude of this... the magmatude? The magmatude? You lava us? Aww. We love your puns. They're welcome here anytime. There are volcanologists continuing to keep tabs on volcanic activity all over the world. Thank goodness. And if you're a volcanologist, please keep me posted. In particular, if any of the Ring of Fire volcanoes are doing their thing,
Yes.
One of the many initiatives tracking potentially dangerous activity is the global volcanism? The Global Volcanism Program of the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History. It also puts out a weekly report in conjunction with the USGS that features a map. Now, weekly report is pretty much like minute-to-minute updates in terms of these volcanoes that are erupting in thousands of years' time.
Yeah.
The International Association for Volcanology and Chemistry of the Earth's Interior, easily known as the IAVCEI, especially monitors the so-called decade volcanoes. 16 volcanoes that are potentially hazardous due to their history of large, destructive eruptions and proximity to populated areas. Among them are Rainier, Sakurajima, Vesuvius. I know that one. Vesuvius.
Yeah.
And Santorini. Okay, hold on.
Whoa.
16 volcanoes. I'm going to open this tab up real quick and make sure nobody lives right next to... These are the decade volcanoes.
Wow.
Ooh, this is in Papua New Guinea.
Wow. So this is called the Ulawan volcano in Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea, look out.
Okay.
Papua New Guinea, look out. Oh, here we go. It's a list. Okay. We got in Kamchatka. Anybody tuning in from Kamchatka? Watch out for that one. We got the Colima in Mexico. We got Mount Etna in Italy. Mount Galeras in Colombia. Mauna Loa in the USA. Must be in
Hawaii.
Merapi in Indonesia. We have Nyiragongo in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Mount Rainier in the US.
I think that's in Washington.
Yeah, Sakurajima in Japan. Santa Maria is near Guatemala, or in Guatemala. Santorini is in Greece. Tal is in the Philippines. Teide is in Spain's Canary Islands. Ulawan is in Papua New Guinea, the pictured one on top. Unzen is in Japan, and Vesuvius in Italy.
So we got 2 in Italy and 2 in Japan.
And 2 in the US.
And 2 in the US.
All right, everybody. Look out. Keep your wits about you.
All right. Other planets and moons in our solar systems have volcanoes.
Ooh, Super
interesting.
Scree. Welcome back for 35 trillion years.
Wow. So that's fun. I didn't know that. This is plumes on Io captured by the Galileo spacecraft. That Jupiter's moon, Io, is volcanically active has been known since 1979, when Voyager 1 imaging scientist Linda Morabito discovered the first evidence of active volcanism on a body other than Earth. But it's far from alone. For instance, while Mars's volcanoes appear to be either dormant or extinct, evidence from the Venus Express spacecraft suggests that many of Venus's volcanoes are active.
Oh, I believe it. But this one's for you, Scree. Thank you for being here for 35 months. Did you know sharks like to hang out in a Pacific volcano?
What?
In 2015, scientists recorded video of sharks happily swimming around in the acidic, hot, ash and gas-filled waters near the Kavichi underwater volcano in the Solomon Islands, which is a mere 66 feet below the surface. This suggests that extremophiles may be even more diverse than we thought.
Wow.
Sharks chilling with volcanoes. Write it down, team.
The USGS's all-time best-selling map features volcanoes. This dynamic planet features more than 1,500 volcanoes,
1,500?
44,000 earthquakes, 170 impact craters, as well as the major, minor, and micro tectonic plates whose movements create these features. About 60 of Earth's 550 historically active volcanoes blow every year.
Yo! Number 10. An early 19th century volcanic eruption in the Pacific changed the world. Gillen D'Arcy Wood argues in his book Tambora, The Eruption That Changed the World, that the 1815 eruption of Mount Tambora on the Indonesian island of Sumbawa, which created a massive sulfate dust cloud that fundamentally altered the planet's climate for 3 years, led to such diverse impacts as the first worldwide cholera pandemic, expanded opium markets in China, and the U.S.'s first economic depression, and Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and the movie Sharknado. No. Go ahead.
A volcano stamp sold Congress on the Panama Canal. Before the Panama Canal opened in 1915, rival proposals for the Atlantic-Pacific link included a plan to carve a canal through Nicaragua, which had a lot more fresh water and much less deadly malaria than Panama. It also has significant volcanic activity, and in the early 20th century, one of its stamps featured an erupting volcano. In 1902, just before the U.S. congressional vote, a pro-Panama Canal French engineer sent this stamp to all 90 senators to hype the volcanic threat in Nicaragua. Panama got the vote by a slim margin.
And Jotigan, thank you very much for subscribing to our channel, friend. Welcome aboard. And if you're new around here, feel free to shout yourself out in the chat and let us know. We are very grateful to have you joining us. Oh no. Uh-oh. Number 12. You can surf a volcano.
What?
Nicaragua's Cerro Negro, a new and very active volcano that first erupted in 1850 and blew 23 times since, most recently in 1999, has black pebble-covered slopes you can surf down on a metal-bottomed wood board, if you're so adventurous and also have a death wish. Intrigued? Here's our 7-point guide to surfing volcanoes.
Okay.
Let's find out, team. Real quick, how to surf a volcano. You can, but why? Good question, Inadequate Grass. Volcanoes. Okay, so here are the steps. Step number 1, find a volcano. Step number 2, bare your soul. Step number 3, get on board. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is fast enough. I'm just going to read this. Is that cool? We're running out.
Yeah, we're running out of time.
We're running out of time.
No one's going to,
get
nor
on board,
should they.
Forget fashion, take a load off, pre-game with Pilates, keep your mouth shut. It's going to be a bumpy ride, and whether you're screaming from joy or terror, you'll be met with the same result, a mouthful of pebbles. Okay, you got that, team? How to surf a volcano, keep your mouth shut.
Okay.
Moving on.
Oh, yep.
Tell me about number... Aha.
The most volatile area of Earth is a circle of volcanoes called the Ring of Fire.
I fell into the burning ring of fire.
Located in the rim of the Pacific Basin, the so-called Ring of Fire is a nearly continuous chain of oceanic trenches and hundreds of volcanoes spanning some 25,000 miles. That's home to 75% of the world's volcanic activity, with some 452 active and dormant volcanoes, 90% of the world's earthquakes, and 22 of the 25 biggest volcanic eruptions in the last 11,700 years.
Whoa.
Wow, so this is underwater.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy. Volcanic activity has several warning signs, so keep an eye out, everybody. the USGS's Volcano Hazards Program, volcanologists keep an eye out for ground movements caused by magma forcing its way upward through the solid rock, earthquakes resulting from this heaving, and changes in heat output, as well as volcanic gases. Other indicators include cracks in the ground, small steam explosions, melting snow, and the appearance of new hot springs. Has anybody ever gone in a hot spring before?
Oh, yes.
Where the water is warmed by volcanic activity?
Well, number 15, a 2010 volcanic eruption in Iceland delayed flights for weeks. Okay, let me try and pronounce this. The Eyjafjallajökull volcano began erupting on April 14th, 2010. And, you're going to get it? Thank you.
I'm going to have the robot lady tell us.
Robot lady.
Everybody summon the robot lady to tell us how to say it.
Eyjafjallajökull.
One more time.
Say that one more time, robot lady.
Eyjafjallajökull.
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 Okay.
Moving on.
Thanks, Robot Lady.
Thanks, robot lady.
Well, this volcano began erupting on April 14th, 2010, and didn't stop for 6 weeks, spewing magma, ash, and gas. Planes were grounded across Europe. Though the eruption was a small one, it had an outsized impact because it spread unusually far and stayed for an unexpectedly long time in the atmosphere, thanks to the irregular shape of the tiny porous ash grains.
And explosive fact number 16 on Mental Floss's website, NASA is training people for life on Mars on one of Earth's active volcanoes. For several years, NASA has been simulating life on Mars on the slopes of Hawaii's Mauna Loa volcano, one of the decade volcanoes. Each year, a small team of adventurers who meet the basic qualifications for NASA's astronaut program live in a solar-powered geodesic dome.
Wow.
If they want to go outside, they have to put on spacesuits. Still beats trying to escape poisonous gases and pyroclastic flows.
Yo.
I'm gonna check this out real quick.
Whoa.
Mars simulation on Hawaii. This is a 1-minute video. I'm gonna peep it real quick. Let's see what's going on. You guys, we can apply. Apply now. Okay, this is on highseas.org, and I'm going to drop the link in the chat just in case any of you want to apply to go live on Mars on Earth.
Whoa.
That looks really cool. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
A Go Deviant trip to a volcano?
Well, friends, while we look at some photos from above,
Yes.
why don't you all tell me something that you learned?
Pop quiz. That's right. All you got to do is type literally one thing that you learned into the chat.
So, nice. Not working. Okay. Never mind.
It's fine.
All right. What's something you can surf on a volcano? Yes, apparently you can. You learned that you never want to see a VEI8 situation, which is the biggest explosion. VEI is a way to measure the explosion levels of volcanoes. A lot of people learning about surfing on volcanoes. Sharks hang out in the waters of volcanoes. Krakatoa was a very loud explosion. Lava is not the deadliest part of the volcano.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's a real thing.
Sharks chill with volcanoes. Volcanoes can be extinct. Yes, there's 3 different kinds. There's active, dormant, and extinct volcano. Superheated ash can melt your brains. That's very true.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think you're right.
There are volcanoes underwater. Volcanic soil is good for making coffee and growing things. Yes.
Oh yeah, Mauna Loa is taller than Mount Everest.
And that is located in Hawaii. What else did you learn? Oh, Pompeii. Yes, Pompeii, the temperatures that was raised over 500 degrees Fahrenheit, which is crazy.
That is crazy. Oh my goodness. And Coral Gecko Art, thank you for being here for 3 years in a row. Appreciate your support so much, Coral Gecko. Glad to have you here with us. And I see Sorhana is here for the first time. What's up, friends? If you're here for the first time, let me tell you that each week at the end of the stream, we poll a subject to decide what we would study together next time. So now's your chance to shout it out, and my chance to tell you that next Tuesday we will not be doing Curiosity Chill. It will be the week that follows on account of my parents coming to visit me, and I haven't seen them in over a year and a half, so I'm really stoked about it. What would you guys like to study on the following Tuesday Curiosity Chill? What do you think? What subjects come to mind when I say what are you curious about? Yo, appreciate you guys all being here, and thanks again to our awesome moderators and our lieutenants for helping us find some cool raid targets. That sounds great. Thank you, team. Appreciate you very much.
I'm seeing love for bonsais. I'm seeing some love for bats.
Oh, okay. Bonsais and bats.
A lot of different kinds of mythology. We could do maybe, I'm seeing Aztec mythology.
Aztec mythology, okay. We
I'm
recently did Egyptian mythology as well as
Japanese
mythology. Those VODs are up on our video tab if you guys want to check them out. They stay up for about 60 days.
Frogs.
All right, give me one more. I've seen Norse mythology a good amount of times.
Sure.
We did do that fairly recently.
Did we?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Okay.
Norse mythology. Here we go. Number 1 in the chat for bonsai and bonsai trees. Number 2 for bats. Number 3 for Aztec mythology. Number 4 for frogs. And number 5 for Norse mythology. Type 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 into the stream chat on Twitch and let us know what you would like to study on an upcoming Curiosity Chill. And a reminder that next Tuesday I will not be streaming in the morning for Curiosity Chill, but we'll be back the following week.
Yep.
And that is to say the 20th.
We will be back for Curiosity on the 20th of July.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, well.
Frogs and bonsai trees are keeping it going.
Maybe we should
Do you want to do a run? You guys want to do a runoff election between these top two? Because they're really close. Sometimes when it's within 5 points of each other, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Bonsai trees and frogs. We're going to do another round. All right, everybody, you get to vote again. Runoff vote. Frogs or bonsai trees. All right. Number 1 in the chat for frogs. Number 2 in the chat for bonsai trees. Let me know what it's going to be, team. Camtoniac, welcome back for 21 months in a row. Woot, woot. And Bloody Cheyenne, great to see you, friend. Happy Tuesday to you. Grateful for you all being here. What's it going to be? See, they're real close.
Oh, yeah.
They're neck and neck. Volcanoes has been in this situation for a while, so whoever gets second place is definitely going to get a shot someday. Appreciate you guys all hanging out with us. Let's go. Let's see what's it going to be.
Thank you all so much for voting.
Yeah, and thank you all for joining us. While we finish up this vote, what are we up to next?
Oh my goodness. Well, on Friday, we are chilling, doing some awesome stuff in our Zen garden. On Saturday, we are continuing It Takes Two, which is a super fun co-op that Bryan and I are playing together, brought to you by the same dev company that did A Way Out. And we are not doing this anymore because we finished Mass Effect, so we are going to begin Village Resident Evil this coming Sunday.
And we're streaming as vampires.
Yes.
So if you'd like to join us, Village is going to be starting this coming Sunday. And keep your notifications turned on in case you'd like to join us for a bonus stream of The Witcher from time to time. All right, frogs.
It's gonna be frogs.
Gonna be frogs, getting
Ribbit.
froggy. Sierra Frey, thank you for the cheers. Thank you for doing the stream today. Volcanoes was always a passion when I was younger. Aw, just made you love them again.
Yay.
We're glad to hear it. Thank you guys for being here.